Is it time to buy or sell Sonnet Biotherapeutics Holdings stock? In this video, we will delve into Sonnet Biotherapeutics Holdings. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 12th of September, 2025. Now we are here to offer you an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You won't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched artificial intelligence stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4, at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of artificial intelligence and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 11th of September 2025, our system has ranked Sonnet Biotherapeutics Holdings as a strong buy candidate, assigning it a score of 5.83. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this period. Those who followed our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of nearly 49% since we first listed Sonnet Biotherapeutics Holdings as a buy candidate just 2 days ago. This equates to an average return of approximately 24.5% per day since it was designated a strong buy candidate. The stock is currently positioned within a broad and weak upward trend in the short term, and indications suggest a potential further rise within this trend. The existing 3-month trend points to a possible change of approximately 9.47% over the upcoming 3 months, with a potential return fluctuating between negative 64.99% and positive 92.55%. In terms of a longer time frame, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of negative 13.86%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 88.91% to positive 38.88% over the next year. In today's terms, this would place the future price within a range of approximately 65 cents and $8.19. So, $1.50 or $2.19. Our latest daily update for Sonnet Biotherapeutics Holdings includes the headline, Volatile Ride for Sonnet Biotherapeutics Holdings Inc. Stock price on Friday, moving between $3.97 and $6.58. The Sonnet Biotherapeutics Holdings Inc. stock price gained nearly 49% on the last trading day, Friday, the 12th of September 2025, rising from $3.96 to $5.90. It has now gained for 3 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see whether it continues this upward trend or takes a minor break in the coming days. On the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 65% from a low of $3.97 to a high of $6.58. Although the price has fallen on 6 of the last 10 days, it remains up by over 74% in the past 2 weeks. Additionally, the trading volume increased on the last day alongside the price, which is a positive technical indicator, with a total of 7 million more shares traded compared to the day before. In total, 7 million shares were exchanged for approximately $44,200,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $18.86, while the lowest price was $1.08. Currently, the price is about 68% or $12.96 below the 52-week high, and 100% or $510,202.86 below the all-time high on the 23rd of April 2018, when the price reached $510,208.76. Sonnet Biotherapeutics is currently at a pivotal point. On the clinical side, SONN 1010 is demonstrating promising results. The top-line safety data with atezolizumab released earlier this year indicated a partial response at the highest dosage. Additionally, the company has broadened its SB221 dose escalation study in platinum-resistant ovarian cancer. Senior management has been actively engaging with investors and presenting at industry conferences. These developments can enhance near-term sentiment, attract biotech investors who are interested in clinical catalysts, and provide potential upside if further efficacy or safety milestones are achieved. However, in July, Sonnet announced a proposed $888 million business combination that would shift the company towards a cryptocurrency treasury strategy, leaving existing Sonnet shareholders with approximately 1% of the combined entity. This announcement led to a surge in trading volume, driven by retail interest, along with numerous shareholder investigations and legal actions, introducing significant short-term volatility and execution risks. In the short term, expect fluctuating trading patterns influenced by deal announcements, legal uncertainties, and clinical updates. Looking ahead, the company's value will depend on whether it continues to advance SONN 1010 or successfully transitions to a cryptocurrency focus. One path maintains the potential for biotech gains, while the other alters the investment rationale and introduces risks related to dilution, regulation, and market adoption. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 19th of April 2023, it was reported that Chardan Capital assigned SONN a buy grade, along with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 15th of September 2021, it was reported that BTIG assigned SONN a buy grade with an initialize action. Analysts have assigned Sonnet Biotherapeutics Holdings stock a general sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as a strong sell. Regarding return on investment, analysts have also given the stock a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for Sonnet Biotherapeutics Holdings. The stock of Sonnet Biotherapeutics Holdings Inc. shows buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook. Additionally, a general buy signal emerges from the relationship between these averages, as the short-term average is above the long-term average. On potential downward corrections, there will be support from the levels at $3.64 and $3.38. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is generally viewed as a favorable technical indicator. However, some negative signals have also been noted, which may impact the near-term development. A sell signal was triggered from a pivot top point on Tuesday, July 15, 2025, and thus far the stock has declined by 39.61%. Additional declines are indicated until a new bottom pivot has been established. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal, pivots, sell signal from 43 days ago, Bollinger, buy signal from 51 days ago, short-term moving average, buy signal from 6 days ago, long-term moving average, buy signal from 4 days ago, the relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal from 2 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 4 days ago, long-term moving average, buy signal from 52 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal from 51 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Sonnet Biotherapeutics Holdings. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $5.15 and $4.73. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead the stock to fall to the next support. In this case, Sonnet Biotherapeutics Holdings Inc. finds support just below today's level at $5.15. If this is broken, then the next support from accumulated volume will be at $4.73 and $4.47. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is considered to be high risk. During the last day, the stock moved $2.61 between high and low, which is a change of 65.74%. Over the past week, the stock has had an average daily volatility of 30.25%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Sonnet Biotherapeutics Holdings, let's briefly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we need to discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is losing money. Even well-established companies can go through downturns, often due to factors outside their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest a lack of profitability and possible risks of bankruptcy. In other news, The upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of the year 2025 is anticipated on the 16th of December, 2025. Now, let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Sonnet Biotherapeutics Holdings. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Sonnet Biotherapeutics Holdings is at $6.18. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Sonnet Biotherapeutics Holdings encounters its first support level at $5.15. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Sonnet Biotherapeutics Holdings from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 14th of July, 2025, Kenny Richard T. conducted an insider purchase of 320,000 shares of warrant. On the 30th of June, 2025, Kenny Richard T. conducted an insider purchase of 86,505 shares of warrant. On the 14th of July, 2025, Kenny Richard T. conducted an insider purchase of 200 shares of Series 5 preferred stock. On the 11th of July, 2023, Dernis Albert D. conducted an insider purchase of 4,000 shares of common stock. On the 11th of July, 2025, Rao Raghu conducted an insider purchase of 20,000 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have calculated the insider power to be positive with a ratio of 91.790. Overall, insiders purchased 5,492,793 shares and sold 158,166 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $5.58, reflecting a decrease of 5.44%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a higher level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index is at 78, further amplifying this risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal derived from a pivot top identified 42 days ago. Is Sonnet Biotherapeutics Holdings stock a good buy? Sonnet Biotherapeutics Holdings Inc. presents several positive indicators and is currently following a weak upward trend. As the old saying goes, let the trend be your friend. Therefore, we consider it a solid choice at these present levels, anticipating further gains over the next 3 months. Our analysis has upgraded the stock's status from a buy to a strong buy candidate since the last evaluation. Upon assessing the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price appears to be overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 15th of September, we expect Sonnet Biotherapeutics Holdings to open lower by 417 thousandths of a dollar, beginning trading at $5.48. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree to take full responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We encourage you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.